V8 version.
Going hot.
Good morning or good afternoon to whoever is watching and to wherever you are in the world, depending on what time you are. It can be morning or afternoon. Like I said yesterday, today we're doing a range day, which is quite exciting. Today we are going to do some load developments for the Nolser RDF 70 grain bullets, and I believe it's going to be some of the very first material on YouTube. This is still quite a new round, or a bullet, which Nolser brought out recently. Now, something strange that happened is I need to change scope mounts on my 223 simply because the scope mounts are too low. Now, I'm waiting on a uni mount from tier 1 to arrive, and I don't have that yet. So I had to go into a bit of a drastic action, and I actually stole the scope and mounts off of my hunting rifle, which is my Sour I've been speaking about. So the rifle doesn't look like it always has been looking. It looks a bit strange in my opinion, but anything to get the test done. We will go set up a target and we will get straight to it. Okay, so we're gonna just quickly get the rifle on target, since I've had to steal my scope off the other rifle. And just by the way things are going, I don't know how well it's going to go because I forgot my 5mm ammo at home. So we'll see how this goes. The wind is also blowing quite a bit. We'll just hope for the best. Oh, there's wind. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad as well. Jesus. Okay, that's shooting very low. So I'm adjusting 9 minutes up in elevation and 1.5 minutes to the left, and we'll see if we can improve on that. This is 24.7 grains. We've already got a group down on target, and it looks pretty good. If all else fails, we might be able to use that as a load. I hope you can just hear me through all of this wind noise. shooting horrendous. We are back from the range, and I thought we would rather end off here because there where we were, it was a little bit windy and I wasn't sure how the wind noise would affect the microphone. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with the results. There are some groups which are not too great, but on the other side there are groups which are also good. This low development was done using the OCW method, which stands for optimal charge weight, and I basically worked with a powder weight ranging from 24.5 to 25 grains of Somchem S321, which looks like this, just for the people who are interested. And the bullet was loaded approximately 20 thou off of the lance. Now, I'm not going to play with bullet seating depth at all because this the Nolser RDF has a sort of a hybrid ogive design, and that design is supposed to make it insensitive to seating depth. And reading up on forums, I have discovered that people are getting good results with a value of 20 thou off the lance. Now, to start off, I can show you the groups. This group can be ignored because that was to just get the scope on target. Once we got the scope on target, we started shooting groups. This one was shot with 24.6, which is relatively good. This group C was the group that you will see on the screen of me shooting, and I don't know if it was stage fright or camera fright, whatever you call it, but this group just did not end up too great. Moving up, this 24.8 grains turned out to be relatively good. I have no idea why that is so low, but I would most probably be going off of this group if I had to load in a hurry. Moving up, not too great as well, and not too great as well. These can be ignored because that was just simply messing around. So I have no idea what these group sizes are, but we can roughly approximate it. And if you measure this 24.8 group, you can really estimate it on being about just under half a minute of angle. So that's pretty good. And it just so happens that I don't have a lot of time to do full low development, so I'm most probably going to be going off this 24.8.